Boruto came out almost 10 years ago, and when it came out, it was very hated. And recently I got curious why that is the case. Why did Boruto got so much hate? I got curious because of this Reddit post. This guy read, how come JJK fans are able to like their sequel series, but Naruto fans hate everything about Boruto? And he got a bunch of dislike. Now, this guy is talking about JJK Modulo, the sequel to Jujutsu Kaisen. And JJK Modulo is not as hated as Boruto was, despite both of them being very similar. And so it made me curious, right? Why is that? Why was one hated and one loved? And so I went back and reread both series, and it became obvious to me why Boruto was hated. And let's just get right into it. Number one reason why Boruto is hated and JJK Modulo is not: treatment of the previous generation. Both JJK Modulo and Boruto are not stories by themselves. They are sequels, which mean a large part of their fans come from the previous generation. JJK Modulo with Jujutsu Kaisen and Boruto with Naruto. And because of this, how they treat the previous generations matter. Because when you mistreat your previous generation, you are gonna find out that a large part of your fan base are more loyal to the previous generation. And this is what happened with Boruto. Now let's just compare how JJK Modulo and Boruto treat the previous generation. And JJK Modulo, the previous generations are dead. It takes place almost 2 generations afterward, and you almost never see the previous generation at all. And the one time you do see them with Yuji, he is treated like a boogeyman. He is treated with like respect. Now, if you compare this to Boruto, the previous generation are very much alive. And that's a problem, because them being alive bring expectations. You have to do them right. And you could already guess at this point, they didn't do it all that great. If you are a Naruto watcher and you transition over to Boruto, it's gonna feel like Naruto is a whole different person, especially in the first chapter. Because in the first chapter, Naruto is supposedly not a great dad. I think a lot of people find a problem with this because a lot of people think Naruto would be a great dad because Naruto was an orphan. He would probably want to treat his kid well. And the reason they give for why Naruto wouldn't be a great dad is kind of bad. You know, it's like he wouldn't have time because he's the Hokage. But he could make thousands of clones. Like, well, how wouldn't he have time? It doesn't make sense, right? And there's even a scene of Naruto running out of chakra or something. Maybe not running out of chakra, but he was too tired and the clone puff. Again, that shouldn't happen. Reason number 2, the pacing. Now let me explain. JJK Modulo came out only I think 2 months ago, and a lot of stuff already happened, right? You learn about the enemy, the aliens, and you learn their backstory, you learn their motivations and what they want. Now if you compare this to Boruto, it's not that much difference, right? In Boruto, you learn about the aliens, the Otsutsuki, you learn about what they want. But there's a big difference between Boruto and JJK Modulo. Boruto is a monthly manga, which means you only get 1 chapter a month. That is not so bad by itself if there wasn't a movie that already covered everything the manga was going to cover. So you see, the manga spent a whole year just going over the movie. People were just rereading what they already saw on the movie for a whole year, right? And then when it's finally time for new materials, a big part of the problem was that it was slow paced. I remember one chapter that came out was about the mayor's kid. I don't know if you guys remember this, but they spent like 3 to 4 chapters on this, 4 months. And a lot of people were mad because again, they already waited a whole year for new materials, you know, and now they have to wait 4 months to get over this kid that they don't care about. That party won't even matter to the plot. And they're right, because that kid never appeared again. I think that's one of the biggest problems with Boruto, the manga pacing. So yeah, that's the 2 reasons why Boruto is hated and JJK Modulo is not. There are more reasons, like maybe writing, but I don't think Boruto's writing is that bad, because Boruto have fans, and if you have fans, it can't be that bad, you know? Because to me, writing is just subjective. Anyway, like and subscribe, please. Thank you.